Where's the other two?
I have no idea.
They haven't spoken since you got in here?
I'm here.
Well, better late than never. Let's get this show on the road. Hello, and welcome to the BS Bros podcast. I'm your host, Kirby, joined alongside my co-hosts, Punky and Terrell. I'm also joined alongside Isaiah. What's up, gentlemen? How we doing tonight?
I got the stomach flu.
Did you really?
This is the first thing I've eaten in almost 2 days.
It's crazy.
I'm kind of nervous.
By the way, this is episode number 38, by the way. Also, this is our New Year episode. Happy New Year. The time this episode will premiere will be in the year 2025. We are time travelers. Yeah, we are here. So, year 2025, but we're still in 2024. But this is the first episode of the year 2025. What did I say, episode 38 or 39? 38.
I think you initially said 39.
Did I really?
Maybe.
It's supposed to be 38. I'm sorry. I might have messed that up. Anywho, episode 39, which means we are 11 episodes away from 1 year. That's insane to think about. Craziness to think about. That also means that J-Ray, I believe, is on the negative end of things. I did his whole thing a couple weeks ago. Let me see. He needs to hit 50% attendance. And I believe he's currently negative. But I can't be sure. Punky, you said you got the stomach flu. Do you know what you got it from? Or did you just randomly get it out of nowhere? Oh, he walked away. Oh, that's great. What timing for me to ask a question of Punky? Isaiah, you said you had a topic. Let's go ahead and get into that.
Hold on, I want to see if anyone else would join as well.
Cool. All right. Awesome. Lovely fucking podcast. I'm so glad we said we start at fucking 8 o'clock.
Hold on, I'm just in a very weird spot right now.
I think I got this fucking thing randomly. Yeah, my booty be bursting.
That kind of a night, huh?
At the seams. It's been tough. Luckily, I got a lovely lady to change my diaper for me.
Oh, that's great.
But I got some prescription meds to help with it. Hence why I feel comfortable enough eating something.
Hello?
What's up, Darrell? Welcome.
Okay, I was wondering what was going on. Sorry for the technical difficulty. I was saying hello this whole time and screaming and was like, why is anyone hearing me?
So J-Ray's attendance record once Sunday's premieres, episode 37, will be 50%, which means it's out of 36 episodes. Which means that he will have arrived at 15, 16, 18. He will be down. He will be on the negative side. He's going to have to make up for this one. He will be under 50% after this episode releases. Which means Jamin will be on the chopping block for losing out on his spot in the BS Bros podcast, which is insane to think about. Everybody else, I think, is safe. Everyone else had a higher attendance rate. I'd have to check Isaiah. I think he's fine, I believe. It's between him and Bob. I think Bob might be lower, but Bob is understandable. He's got like shit that outranks us, obviously. And then Isaiah, I'm pretty sure, has been here consistently compared to some of the others. So
Congrats.
yeah, so I think everyone's gonna make the cut. So let's
Still having what?
How was your?
Sorry.
How was your? This is a New Year episode. obviously we're gonna talk about some stuff. How was your Christmas?
Yeah, what's Santa bring you, Terrell?
Yeah, Christmas
Oh,
came.
so-
Other than dick.
I got a new. So I wasn't on the last Well, I was on the last podcast, but I wasn't on Wednesday's podcast. So for those of you who are listening, the podcast we did Wednesday was actually my birthday.
Episode 36.
So technically, I get 2 Christmases this month.
Dude, I hate that too because my birthday fell on the 19th.
Oh, yours is the day after. Yeah. But my birthday gift, I got a new LA Dodger hat. It's stuck. I got a new Dodger hat on Christmas. I got a new headset for gaming. So I mean, if we play Minecraft tonight, you guys get to hear my nice.
The new and improved Terrell.
Yep.
I'll be honest.
Man,
I think
so
that's
are
what
my
we're gonna be-
britches. I'll tell you what.
If these are
And
the
I also
four of us
got
that
this
make it to
battery
gaming tonight-
charger thing. So basically, it's like a little charger that you plug into a USB. There's 4 battery cartridges, and yeah, they all charge at once. So if one of my batteries die, I can just plug one in, take one out, and just keep on gaming till eventually the charger dies, I guess.
That's cool.
What's Santa
Other
bring
than
you,
that-
Corey?
Santa brought me this cool ass Rapid shirt. I've been needing a new Colorado Rapid shirt. I've outgrown all my old ones. A Cincinnati Bengals keychain, which is weird because I'm not a Cincinnati Bengals fan. But my sister is in Cincinnati and it's a running joke, so she bought me that.
Ah.
I also got a new hat, so.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir.
That
He
is
got.
huge.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah. Your boy's game day outfit looking real fucking slick. So.
But follow up question, Corey. How do you feel that not Cincinnati, that San Francisco has been eliminated from the NFL?
You know, we're a boomer bust team. 22 seasons, we've either made the NFC Championship or we don't make the playoffs. Streak continues. How does it feel to know your team sucks so badly you couldn't make the playoffs?
Trust me, dude. I still want freaking Jerry to sell the team, so that ain't gonna happen.
You won't.
And I want our so-called prized quarterback to leave. So.
How does it feel to know that you and Isaiah are competing for the Milk Mile Challenge this week?
Oh man. If I lose, I'm done. I'm not doing fantasy next year.
How about you do fantasy, but you stop drafting Cowboys and Bears players? You start.
Oh, trust me. The only person that has like helped me was CD Lamb, but the fact that he announced that he's not gonna play his last game kind of made me bummed out. I was like, no, you're my only chance at probably winning this thing, and now you just announced that you're not gonna play. I understand he's injured, but like.
Yeah, I'll be honest, Terrell. I kind of knew your season was downhill when I saw your draft, and I went, this man went for all Cowboys or freaking Chicago Bears players, and I already.
I
knew
actually gave up my defense, the Cowboys defense, but I'm kind of glad I did.
Yeah, but there was a lot of other players out there on the draft board that I think you left. I think for next year on the drawing board, you need to stop looking at like your team players, and you need to start looking at the overall NFL.
Yeah.
Because you will be a top 2 pick no matter what. You either pick 1 or pick 2. If you're pick 1, it means you're doing the Milk Mile Challenge. If you're pick 2, it means Isaiah is.
I really hope that I'm not trying to jinx myself or anything, but I really hope you win because I do not want to.
My hint to you,
not
my hint to you is to go after Jay Jettas, Josh Allen, or Christian McCaffrey. Those 3 guys are point getters no matter what. You want the guys who are going to get monster points no matter what. And I get that at some point in time, those teams are going to play your Cowboys, and I know you love your Cowboys. But sometimes
I just keep so low that at the end of the season I had to pick up Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, you have to let your ego go, like your ego for your team. You have to let it go, and you have to just say, either I'm going to focus on my fantasy team or I'm going to focus on my regular team. Now, if your regular team has a losing season, all that happens is they miss the playoffs, and you don't nothing happens. If you lose your fantasy league, you get punished, and so I feel like fantasy league holds a little bit higher of a thing. Isaiah, thoughts on being in the last place game this week? Great talk, Isaiah. I love chatting with you. It's always fun.
He left.
Fucking dipshit.
Nah, it's cool. I have some words at the end of the podcast I'm going to say about that specific thing because the championship is between Joe's and Josh. Me and Jay are battling for third place. We'll discuss a little bit more of that before my final words.
Punky's on the sideline.
Huh?
I said, and Punky's on the sideline.
Yeah, Punky don't give a shit about football, and that's fair.
Fuck no.
I understand. I don't want to keep it too much on football, so like I said, that'll be my final words of the day, but we'll move on from there. Punky, what did you get any cool things from Santa?
I got a soda stream.
Oh yeah, how's that working out for you?
I can make my own sodas. Made me a Mountain Dew.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
I got me a couple of things. The lady got me a cool Demon Slayer t-shirt.
So have you baked macaroni looking fuckers?
Well, look who
I got
decided
myself,
to
like I
finally
said, a
show
handful of things. Got me a new.
Just got done dry?
Kind of a combination between like my birthday and Christmas. Got me a new GoPro camera. Got me a new graphics card.
Now, are these
All
things
day
that you
cool
purchased
stuff.
for yourself, or is this things that someone got for
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, no, these are just things that I got for me, just to kind of
Oh, that's cool.
spoil myself a little bit for the holidays.
Yeah, you
'cause
better
I don't
spoil
do that a
yourself.
lot. J-Ray, fuck you.
What did I do? You know what? You ain't getting your gift.
So
You ain't getting me shit.
I don't believe you got us a gift. Fuck you.
I got every single one of you a gift.
J-Ray, you capping.
Your presence doesn't count. Your presence does not count as a gift.
Well, my presence is a gift in and of itself. I do want to say that. Has anybody heard from Bob at all?
No, he's
No.
dead.
Seen him?
He died.
Dead.
Yeah, he died a couple
Oh, God.
weeks ago.
He died?
They didn't hear about that?
Nice. Yeah,
He passed away in his
I think
sleep.
he's still on the side of the road.
No, I'm being serious. He passed away in his sleep.
Good for him. That man got some good money on his side.
Jerry, let's discuss you, man. You're at obviously over 50% attendance rate of the podcast. What's your plan here going into the last 11 episodes?
So what my plan is to do.
All right, great chat.
I was like, that's the plan. He left. He announced his
Plan
retirement.
is to officially leave. now that I'm back.
So, J-Ray, we made a rule at the beginning of the podcast. In order for you to remain on the podcast, you have to have a 50% attendance rate. You are currently at 50% as of the release on this Sunday.
Nice.
This will put you up, I think, at like 52% with 11 episodes remaining. So you need to make it a minimum of 5 of the last 11 episodes to hit a 50% attendance rate.
Nice.
Can you
Wait,
do
why
that?
11 specifically?
Well, because
We going
11...
to a new season?
He did the math. He did the math the other podcast.
I did the math and figured out when our 1 year mark is going to be, and you have to have a 50% attendance rate in the 1 year mark.
Am I the only one that's like fighting for my life?
You're the only one that's even close. Bob doesn't count because
God.
he's got higher shit.
Bob
Josh
doesn't count. Officially counts. I
No,
don't care if that man got one arm and one leg. He's still hobbling over.
yeah, but there are
I'm the
higher
only
ranking
person that really
higher
passed
things
Josh.
obviously take priority, so he doesn't get arrested. So,
Nah, take the NJP. Put the
Any-
fries in the bag.
Anywho, Terrell's been here over 50. Isaiah's been here over 50. Joe's, me and Punky are there at 100. Except for Joe's, who, if he misses this episode, will be his first miss ever, I think.
Where's Josh?
Josh might actually be fighting for his life, too. I don't know. I haven't checked him. I don't think he is. Although I have to listen to some of his
I
episodes.
thought we gave him a pass, but that I don't know.
I might take that pass away from him, because this motherfucker was at home earlier, so...
He's probably still at home. He's probably still playing games.
Probably.
And put in some search and destroy time.
Jabber, you didn't take your console with you, did you? Or your PC?
I did.
You did?
I did.
Are you,
I did.
Are you gonna play Minecraft? Well, first of all, why are you on your phone? If that's the case.
Oh, I literally just pulled in to like Farmington, just parked.
Oh, where are you staying?
Oh.
Oh, we're staying at Shy's.
Oh, okay.
Sadie's sister.
Number 2, are you gonna play Minecraft with us after we're done with the podcast tonight?
I have to. Let me get everything all set up, and
Okay,
then I
so
should
that's a
be able
no.
to.
That's a no.
I should. I
no.
said I should be able to.
Yeah, but that really just means a no, J Ray. You say that shit, and then what
I
happens is after the podcast,
Wi-Fi first. I gotta set up my baby stuff.
here's what happens. After the podcast, you're gonna say, "All right, I'm gonna go set up my shit." You're gonna disappear. You're never coming back. You're never coming
Actually,
back.
you're probably right because Sadie's sister's probably gonna be talking to us, and then her brother.
Yeah, you got family you're dealing with, so it's whatever. No biggie. We're just gonna find your hidey hole, steal your shit.
Even then, do we have anything planned for this weekend so I can get you all together to give you gifts?
We are going to Joseph's house on Sunday to put up his new AC.
I won't be there.
I'll be there. I don't know what time they're doing that at. We were supposed to discuss it on the podcast, but Joe's clearly isn't here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go to work at 11 that day, so.
I say we all meet up at Jose's house. Just unexpectedly, we all just show up.
I told his ass 9 a.m. I said, 9 a.m., let's get up on that roof of your old house, take the old one down, go back to your new house, switch them out, and then take the old one back, put it up, and we'll be done by 11 o'clock. And then we go hit the gym, hit it hard, and then go get some cookies. The protein
Get
cookies.
some crumble cookies.
Because that shit was fucking good.
Nah, go to Smoothie King for your breakfast, Corey.
Oh, hell yeah.
So that's dope. Isaiah, are you going to tell us what your thing was, or are we going to...
Hold on, I'm still in a bad spot.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Bad
you guys are
spot in
hanging out
fucking
Sunday, like,
That's fun. Wait, is he playing Minecraft?
I don't know what the fuck he's playing, but we've been in the podcast for almost 20 minutes now, and this motherfucker's been in a bad spot the entire time.
I have a segment for the podcast.
I know. I was almost like, are you going to actually do the segment? Because every time he says he's got a segment, it disappears. Doesn't exist.
It never goes through.
I get a segment and then just never says anything.
But yeah, if we do hang out Sunday, I probably won't hang out until like after 7.
What about Saturday? What do we got Saturday?
I got something planned middle of the day, so...
Yeah, same here.
I think you're all free at night. Got you.
Depends what time at night.
I don't know.
Am I going to have to drive to pick you up if that's the case? Because you live kind of out there.
I mean, I do have my own car.
Yeah, but the last time we went to do something late at night, we had to go pick you up, and it literally killed all my time.
Yeah.
Ah,
Worth it.
Grease.
It was a canon event.
You fucking...
Damn, I still don't
I
know where
got
Joe's is. This is actually kind of upsetting. I don't know where the fuck he is. Jerry, what'd you get for Christmas?
What I got for Christmas, I got a PS5 controller. Another one got stick drift.
Ah, so your performance will actually be something in COD?
Yeah. I'll actually be able to shoot straight. And then I can
Corey,
finally go
thoughts?
for aerials. Because every time I'd go for an aerial, my little stick would like jump into the air and I'm sitting there trying to figure out which way the ball is actually going.
Hey, Isaiah, when you say you're in a bad spot, are you in the server?
You should really double check to see if he's even on the server.
Isaiah?
No.
What the fuck are you
fucking
doing,
doing?
man? This man's 6 inches deep in a woman, and he refused. He's like, I gotta be on this podcast, but we can continue to do it. I'll just mute my mic and I won't turn my camera on.
6
He's like hunched. He's probably like hunched over on his mic. That's why he sounds so like
God.
Is that him?
If I open up, if I fucking open up, hold on, let me see. If I open up the server right now and I see his, and I see
Hang on, I can
Joe's,
check.
camera, just like.
He is not in the server right now.
Yeah.
someone is. Who's in the server?
My lady.
Oh,
I thought it was funny when the other night me and Isaiah were playing and we just saw that name pop up and we're like,
Oh,
who the
okay.
fuck is
I have
wireless?
to down.
I want to know why the hell Isaiah spent like 12 hours in the server between Wednesday and Thursday. Where did he?
He fell asleep. He actually fell asleep in the server. So
I know that motherfucker.
Oh, that kind of fucks us if we're like playing and we need to sleep.
That's exactly what happened.
Because I logged off and I remember waking up because I was like, you know what? I'll join back in for a bit. Dude was still asleep in the server when Josiah joined.
Hey, just a heads up, don't let Joe's hit you with that stupid void sword he has. It sends you to the void, like under the world. Like you die with all your shit and you don't have a gravestone to get and you lose it all. So, heads up.
So don't go into the ghost.
Yeah, just don't fuck with Joe's when he has that void sword. If he has the void sword, run far. Don't look back.
So far, only one person knows where I live, and it's Isaiah.
Yeah, you don't send your coordinates. What the hell's up with that?
Basically my realm, my home is a spiritual place.
Did you steal my iron? You fucking
Who?
I don't fucking know. Some stupid ass bitch fucking showed up to my place. It went a bamboo raft, took all my iron and shit, and left.
What's funny is I have no idea where any of you guys live in this server.
Let me tell you a story about iron, dude. I was digging the other fucking day, and I hit this vein of iron. I'm like, all right, cool. Started digging in it. It kept going. I was like, what the fuck? Kept digging in it. It kept going. I had to have traveled probably like 70 blocks in a width and depth span of just iron. It would not stop. It got to a point where, because I got almost 7 stacks of iron from this one fucking vein of iron,
Damn.
and there's still iron down there.
That's amazing.
I called it quits, and I was like, yeah, fuck that. There's way too much.
I had a stack and a half of iron when I got off on fucking Sunday night or Saturday night last weekend, and I got on Wednesday, but while my wife was asleep, and all my shit was gone. Somebody put a second crafting table next to my house, and then there's a bamboo raft next to my fucking plants, and someone stepped in my garden. So I know.
If you need fucking iron, I will send you my coordinates. You can come get some.
I need coal.
So someone fucked me on that shit, and it pisses me off. And I don't know. I've been trying to call out who the fuck it was, and nobody wants to own up to it. And it's pissing me off.
Like I said, I don't know where any of your guys' houses are. Like Isaiah told me where his was, and I was like, you guys are too fucking far. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. Because I found this little cool, small little island that's next to like these mountains and hills, and each one's a different one. So like one's like a log forest, and the next one's like a snowy one, and the other one is like just a normal like Minecraft like trees and stuff. And I was like, oh, I can just build my little house there and just have all the materials next to me. But when it comes to finding coal, I can't find coal.
Yeah, coal is a scarce resource in our village. I have to make charcoal and shit.
I have a lot of fucking coal.
Hey, how do you guys feel about ASMR?
You know, there are some things out there that people say are ASMR, and it is just... It's not it. I can't hear it.
Like... Oh, okay, I was like, what do you mean by ASMR? I can't believe people can, like, sleep to that. That's just disgusting to me.
Maddie got me this big-ass tub of sour candy.
Gosh damn.
Damn.
Most of that is sour punch straws. And then at the top, there's, like, a couple... like, Warhead sour poppin' candy. They're shaped kind of funky. But... pretty good shit, man. They're not sour, which kind of sucks, but...
I'm afraid to eat candy.
Why? Oh, because you're going to shit it out? Or...
Dude, for real.
So imagine you eat this whole tube and it just comes out straight as a tube. They're sour.
So over.
Since J Ray's not in the chat, does that mean we won't see you tomorrow, Punky?
Huh?
Or is he not invited either?
He works tomorrow.
Oh, he works tomorrow?
No, I'm off for the next 4 days.
Oh, you coming over to my house tomorrow?
Huh?
It's my fucking baby shower tomorrow, bro.
I probably seen it and I didn't even realize.
I know you did. It's at 1 o'clock at my house.
It's at 1 o'clock tomorrow.
If you can make it, great. If not, don't worry about it. But
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't want to get anybody else sick.
no, you're good, boss.
I've been sick, dude. It's going around everywhere.
I think I've been pretty clear about it. J Ray is invited to my house. His baby's even invited to my house. His baby
But Sadie
mama.
is not.
His baby mama not invited to my house. And what sucks is, like, I want to invite him there, but I know his ass whipped as fuck. He will not show up without her. So I just decided instead of even throwing him an invite, I'm just not even gonna deal with the hassle and the headache. I'm just gonna not send him an invite. So
I understand that. I understand he wants to hang out after, but I mean, it really depends.
yeah, that's the thing, right? The party starts at 1, so people will be over there. We'll have some soup and shit to eat. If anyone wants to hang out afterwards, you're welcome to stick around and we can hang out then. If we want to go do something, we can go do something elsewhere. But like I said, I mean, as far as my house goes, Jerry's not invited. Speaking of my house, sorry, I'm just kind of going through candy here.
No, you're all good, man.
Fucking love sour punch straws. And I've had a couple drinks, so I'm trying to like eat more shit to sober up. I am discussing with my wife about building my own house so that I don't have to live in this house. Because as you can see behind me, it's a mess because I have a lot of shit. And my daughter has a lot of shit. And so all of her shit gets shoved into where my shit is. And I don't have my room anymore.
Are you gonna empty out your little shed and just live in there?
Debatable. But there's discussion of me building my own house. And I found a plot of land right behind Dick's Sporting Goods up on the hill. So I'm like, if I just get put there, bro, fuck yeah. I can overlook and see when fucking you guys are at Chick-fil-A or some shit. I'm like, look, there's Punky and his Chick-fil-A.
Well, you want to know what's crazy about the back parking lot of Dick's Sporting Goods is? There's always a random ass car back there.
Yeah, I know. I go back there because I have a delivery sometimes that I have to make on Fridays. So I go back there and I park, and then I walk over to that bistro place that's in the like Starbucks lot down below.
I'm not gonna say which family member, but I have a family member that works at Dick's Sporting Goods, and every single time when they do truck, yeah, it's always a different car, and like they just made this joke to where it's just like, you know what, they're fucking obviously
Man,
in
you're
the back.
telling me you have a family member that works there and we ain't even getting a discount?
Dude, I don't even get a discount. Their discount rules weird though. It's like I have to buy stuff online, and that's how I use their discount. I can't use their discount in store, which is really dumb.
Interesting.
But yeah, I don't know how that works. I mean, same thing with my work. Only certain discounts only work for certain departments, which is dumb.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Because like at my old job, it used to be like, oh, you get 25 to 30% off everything. It just depends on if it's on sale or not. At my new job, it's like, oh, if you're in the clothing department, you only get 20% off. If you're in hardware, you only get 10% off. If you're in the yard, you get whatever, and it always changes, and it's kind of stupid.
Isaiah, are you still in a tight spot, or what's the dealio with that?
Think we're okay.
And what were you in a tight spot on?
Getting my stuff set up.
Dude, you know what I hate about freaking...
We are staring at the fucking roof, brother. I don't think you... This man got a woman in his room and he ain't gonna pan that camera down. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Remember last week you wanted to start your OnlyFans. You might as well.
When you said you were in a... right now. Are you saying when you were in a predicament, you meant you were shaving your head mid-podcast and you did not turn on your camera to watch us do it?
Oh, no, I got this last weekend.
Oh my god. He shaved it all off.
Welcome to the club.
Why?
Welcome to the club.
Why?
Welcome, Isaiah.
Did you reorganize your fucking room?
Dude, he did. He's...
No, it's the same as last week. I got a new,
Do you have a fucking poster for Tire Shine on the back of your wall?
He stole it from work.
Yeah, I figured so.
I've had it for the last 2 podcasts.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think I've ever really saw it because your big ass head was in the way. And your hair. Now you ain't got no hair.
Now I
Yeah,
got
we
no
bullied
weight.
Isaiah into a haircut.
I was gonna get a mullet, but then I'm like, oh, the upkeep. Hold on, my tripod
Oh.
is broken now.
I made a new nickname for one of my old masks. It's the cum shot mask because of how
Oh my
crusty it is on
gosh.
the inside. Look how crusty it is. It's disgusting.
I always knew
So,
you
I
jerk.
put it, I,
was your,
I
what
put
was
it
your
on earlier because I was gonna wear it for the podcast, and when I opened up the mouth, you can just hear it go. Oh my god, it's horrible.
Somehow I always knew you jerked it into a mask. Isaiah, your podcast topic. Go ahead.
Okay.
No. I want to know first, why the hell weren't you talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, why weren't you talking?
Oh.
What are you doing today?
Were you balls deep in a lady? Just tell us.
I wish.
I don't believe
You're
it.
pumping,
I wish.
pumping it, bro.
No.
Pumping.
I was just moving shit.
Moving
It was
that
loud.
body.
I wish.
No, what was your podcast topic, buddy? Ah, see, he's doing it. I knew it. He's making the motion, bro. He's like,
Ew.
Yeah.
he's been
No,
doing it for the
I
last
wish.
hour. So.
Crusty. Ugh.
No, there was.
Smells horrible.
There was something I wanted you guys to try.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it'll work.
Time to retire this mask.
I don't even know if it'll do the activity. Okay, so you know when you try to talk and there's an echo, but the echo is like a millisecond right behind you, and then it starts to scramble your brain.
I reckon.
I'm trying to figure out how to there was one I can't find it. But yeah, it was an app that you can look up and it just does that.
What?
He's cooked.
Your content was an app that you wanted us to use?
Yeah, but
I thought it
it
was
works better in person because the only one person has to download it and not all of us.
I think it's funny that all the interesting topics that Isaiah has brought up for the past few weeks, and he tells us, hey, I got a segment for you guys, and it's the most boring shit that I've ever heard. Because it's about technical difficulties.
There.
No offense, Isaiah, but I thought you were going to, I was all hyped for whatever the segment. The fact that you said, oh, it's something for echoing, and I'm just like, didn't we just have this discussion a couple of days ago when I was trying to fix my headset with you?
We need another
But a
vote, by the
different
way.
segment.
I just realized that J-Ray was on the podcast. He said some words, and then he straight up dipped.
That's attendance.
That is technically our qualifier for attendance, but he did not meet the requirements of being here for the whole hour. Do we want to count that as him appearing or
Well,
not?
we also got to consider too. He's been traveling.
He was traveling.
And also Tyrell has done that before where he just
Whoa.
I'm not saying
Whoa.
you left, but you passed out for most of it.
Yeah, but I was still there and making content.
Yeah,
How many
I'll-
arguments did
I'll
I
be
have?
honest.
No, Joe's. I should say Joe's.
What do you mean?
When Joe's came in last minute.
Oh, yeah, I never counted that. If you're not here at the beginning of the podcast when I do intros, it don't count.
When he was here at the
there's not
beginning and
had
just left
one
midway.
podcast then.
On a technicality, I think the one time he missed the podcast intro was because he was traveling back at the time from Durango for like.
Oh yeah,
a
there was the
senior
Durango thing. He did tell us the story after that.
thing. Yeah, but
We'll count it. J-Ray just freaking drove like 4 hours.
yeah, but he said he was leaving at 2, and instead he left at 4:30.
He still drove.
Yeah, but
Dude said he was being
I was
Farmington
gonna
by
say,
2.
But No, I thought he said he was leaving at 2. If he
I
left
thought
at
he
2,
said he was leaving at 2 as
Oh,
well.
I think I read it wrong. I thought he said he was gonna be in.
if he
town
left
for
at
2.
2, he would have been in at 6 and had all his shit set up. Yet somehow he left at 4, got in at 8:30.
Well, because I was looking at that and it kind of confused me. Hang on.
Yeah, let's reread it. Let's go over this real quick. We got time.
All right, this BS Bros podcast is brought to you by the NFL Replay.
NFL replay doesn't fucking exist.
I know, especially when the Chiefs play. But I can't say shit because Patrick Mahomes and their defense are on my fantasy team.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
On the
It's
tee.
pretty interesting between you and Isaiah, because Jalen Hurts just got ruled out too.
I now have Brock Purdy.
Why? Against Detroit? That's a terrible decision.
Great.
I would look to find a different guy, especially considering the fact that Patrick Mahomes put up 26. I would look for...
You know what? Time to redo all the roster.
I would do Justin Herbert, bro. Against New England
Herbert?
Patriots. Yeah. Against the New England Patriots.
The LA Chargers.
I don't know who to put at a. I have 3 people from the Vikings on my team now.
I would not do Brock Purdy against Detroit. He is going to get slammed.
Oh.
What's today? Friday? Nice. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's Tyrell.
What?
You're full screen on my screen.
Oh, what is it? You just see my dumb face is
I
going.
just saw your whole.
Oh, it's just
like,
my
bro,
surprise
hello.
expression.
I think when I was frantically clicking, it made you pop up.
I think
Boom.
Nico Collins might have opened the fucking door for Joe's to steal the win from Josh, which would be fucking hilarious on my part. The fact that this is Joe's first championship ever and he's going to win it might actually be insane to think about.
That'd be.
Punky, did you ever find that message?
Yeah, he said at 5 this morning he was going to leave at 2.
Yeah, so see, he would have been at 6, get 6:30, giving time to like rest and stuff and like gas up and stuff.
Oh,
Then he got rear-ended.
Oh yeah, I
that was
guess
the topic I wanted to talk about.
Which one?
What do you guys think when you think of existential crisis?
Hold on a second. You said that is the topic that I wanted to talk about. What the fuck was the topic you gave us earlier?
So, when I told Tyrell I had a topic, that was the original topic.
Uh-huh.
That topic that I just had was because I was messing with my audio settings with my mic, and the little app made me say a tongue twister to make sure it worked.
Okay, so your actual question was?
My actual topic is when you think existential crisis, what's your guys' view? What makes you go crazy?
The fact that sometimes I feel like I'm a little person sitting inside of a shell of a thing. You know how, like, Inside Out, you see all the emotions on the inside on the console and shit, and they're like... Sometimes I feel like I'm just like a little person inside of this big shell of a body, like, navigating everyday life in this big shell. Like, it doesn't matter what happens. Eventually I'm going to die, and then that little person's going to hop out, and that's it.
Yo.
Mine's more of like my existential crisis sometimes is like I think that there's you know the ending scene. I don't know if you guys seen the horror when like that like it zooms out of the speck and there's other specks. That's how I feel.
Terrell, your microphone fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'll be honest,
You were-
bro. Your
you
microphone.
were-
Oh, did it is it bad now? Oh my
You're
god.
you're
I mean,
fading
now
in and out
it's
again.
fine. It's just like as you were talking,
Oh.
you sounded like you were getting further and further away, but you're still in the same spot.
I'm on my data, so like it kind of goes in and out.
Anyway, let's try that again. What did you say?
My existential crisis of me going crazy is that once I die, I'm gonna end up seeing like specks from like Horton Hears the Who. Like when I die and like I go into like the so-called afterworld. Trust me, I do believe in heaven, but like there's like I feel like one of these days I'm gonna go like into like my native journey into the spirit world after I die, and like I'm gonna be like, hey, look, there's Earth. It's not Earth. It's a fucking speck. There's more of them. Why? Why are we all just specks? I knew Horton Hears the Who was like this. You know? I don't know. No, I don't think that's my existential crisis.
What really makes you go crazy? What like makes you go, dang, nothing matters.
I don't know if I want to go down that path again. That path made me not friends with you guys
not
for a
that
while.
path. No, not that one. What about you, Punk? You got any impossible thoughts?
No, I don't think about it.
You don't think about infinity.
Yeah, ignorance is bliss sometimes, man.
Ignorance to be bliss.
I'm cursed with this freaking thought process that comes up into my head like once a month where I'm like, man, at some point, everything I've done will be finalized. Like, that's it. Not in the sense of, like, I don't ever think of nothing I ever do matters. I think everything I do matters. Like, us doing this podcast for some reason affects a timeline that if we didn't do this podcast, maybe one of us would drift off or something. Who knows?
Not a canon event.
Yeah. But it's like, it's more of the fact that, like, once you die, that's it. There is no, like, changing of the stats. There is no updating anything. There is no extra.
There's no respawns.
Correct. That's, like, it's literally, this is it, you know? There is no.
hardcore Minecraft.
What if you die and like you see like other versions, like different realities of what could have happened?
Then I'll find out. I'll find out what would have happened if I would have. Well, never mind. I'm not going to say that joke. That's not.
There is a theory that, so basically, so the life that you're living right now, you are just basically gaining life experience, but at the very end of life, you die, but then you reincarnate as someone totally random in time. And by the time you die as the very last person ever in existence, you become the creator of everything. And so it's kind of like an eggshell in a way, where you are just in this incubator, just living everyone's life throughout all known existence, to the point where you now are able to create your own reality.
I don't know if I ever go that far. I think I always go to, like, what if the life you lived is not actually the life you lived? Like, remember how everyone says your life is flashing before your eyes? What if this moment we're living right now is our life flashing before our eyes and we're just experiencing it? Like, you know how sometimes, like, a week goes by and you're like, damn, that didn't even feel like a week, and it's just because your life is flashing by, but you're, like, reliving it all at the same time. Does that make sense?
You're telling me I'm dead right now.
You're dying. You're not dead.
Dude, that would be a fucking trip. Like, you're living your life right now and you're seeing it. Then just one day you wake up and you're in a hospital bed, or like you're in your deathbed.
No, like, I was gonna say, like, you get to the end of your life, or you get to the point up until you get to, like, your death point. And then all of a sudden you flash out of reality and you're back where you were, like, literally dying. Like, you got hit by a car and you're laying on the pavement and you're like, oh my god, how the hell?
Oh my god.
No, everything leads up to that moment, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
Then, I was gonna say, then you experience that moment and then all of a sudden you're flashed back into reality, but you don't ever notice.
You don't. Isn't that just life?
We would never know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't think we would ever know.
You never know if like everything that you're witnessing right now is a memory and or the actual event.
Yeah. I also
Up to
had
that point.
I've also had thought processes of like if once you get to the afterlife, obviously I believe in heaven and hell too. Wouldn't it be kind of cool to know how many times in life you came like inches away from death?
Ow.
Oh, that'd be
Like maybe
amazing.
one day
Just
we
a stat
maybe
chart.
one day we were all hanging out, and if we hung out in a parking lot of Pinion Hills Church for like 5 minutes longer that one day, some like gang member rolls up and shoots up that area,
Nah,
and we
if
just
I had
happen to
turned
be
just
there.
a little more, that meteor would have hit
Do you guys have like dreams that like where you die in your dream or like something critical happens and like it feels real?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had one the other day and it felt so real because it was me at work and I work in the yard at my work and like a guy in like a safety like jacket, like a yellow safety jacket came up and just pulled up to like the shed that we hang out in and like basically shot up me and whoever my coworker was in there. I was like, oh my god, I survived somehow.
I also think like what if those like near death experiences you have in dreams where you experience something that feels real but then it's you find out it's not real. What if that actually is you dying and your consciousness snapping to the next version of you in a different multiverse?
Oh,
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was
just
about
a
to say.
Rick
Is
and
like, what
Morty
if you
So
die
like
one?
so like the you of that timeline dies in that scenario, but then you snap to your consciousness in a different like timeline. Like right now, me eating these sour punch straws. In one timeline, I start choking on the sour punch straws, but my consciousness transitions to another universe, another multiverse where nothing happens, and we're just continuing the podcast as normal.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, dude. I go deep down the rabbit hole, and like it's kind of weird
Yeah.
because I don't have anyone to ever talk to
It's
about it.
basically
It's
like
just kind of me
it's
with
not
my
even a
thoughts.
restart button. It's just more like where you picked off at. It's basically like a checkpoint.
Yeah, so it's like
So
What
here's
if-
my thing. Like, what do you think about deja vu then? Like,
so like deja vu is you relive the same thing twice. So
Yeah.
it's like you feel like you live the same life, but what if your consciousness just snapped to another moment where that didn't happen in your timeline yet, and that's why you experience a second time?
you learn from it. You learn from whatever happened.
But it's weird because it's like, what if you never actually die? What if like your consciousness just constantly snaps to another you until you get to a point in your timeline where you like 103 years old, but then they've developed technology that keeps you alive for long periods of time, and then they give it to you, and then you're like a robot pretty much.
Is that why you? Well, that just makes me think. Like, is that why there's like days where we think like, oh man, today is really long, or like man, today's like really quick, but like there's like a reason behind it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean,
My theory on it is freaking your brain when it is sleeping and when it's dreaming, it's one of the theories is that the brain is processing data that it's gathered throughout the day. But my theory of it is with that data, it can see patterns that you don't really recognize consciously, but subconsciously your brain sees it, and then it constructs like this scene of events. Like it's of course deja vu, predicting the future in a way that you've already done it before. Your brain basically simulates that scenario happening, making it feel like you've done it before. So having a dream of like say a plane was going to crash the next day and you were going to be on said plane, so you decided to just not go on the plane anymore, and then to come to find
Final
out
Destination.
that could also play a role in it too, which it's just a lot of it's coincidences, other of it maybe
Oh,
it is
God.
some sort
That
of
movie makes me paranoid as fuck, though. I don't watch scary movies, but like that, like I've actually like started watching like horror movies, but like that one trips me, especially like the beginning scene.
yeah, it's just
I'll be right back. Let me see it.
okay.
What about you, Punky? What do you think about this topic?
Like I said, I don't think much of it. Life is life, dude.
You don't have any theories about life?
Nope.
Like you said, life is life.
Dude, I was put on this earth just to die, and that is it. There's no in between.
I might as well just have a panic attack while I'm doing it. Have a freaking existential crisis every now and then. Keeps me alive. And then I die.
There's a staple that just came out of a lot of money.
Staple?
So when I first started making my masks, I never used what do you call it, like buttons or like snaps to like keep them on, or like Smith Chicago screws to hold them in.
Hmm.
So what holds my masks together are staples and like a thin line of like thread.
Line of thread.
So like here's a good one. Like these have like the Chicago screws on the back, but they're like kind of big, so they kind of stick out. But like my old masks, like this one has a bunch of like that's why it's all goopy inside. So there's a bunch of staples, super glue. But like, yeah, I used to just like even like when I made my plastic masks, those would have staples on the side of my face here, and like it would just poke the hell out of me. And I'd be like, "Oh man, this sucks," but I like wearing the masks. I don't know why. Maybe I just like the pain that I
The
like design.
pain.
Like, cause like I've never really talked about it, but like for those of you who are like listening and like always see me wearing like these masks, each mask has a story behind each like design. Like it's a personal like pain basically. Like I want people to, well, no matter what, because like I've showed people mask designs and everyone's just like, oh, that's cool. Like that's like a really like cool blah blah blah. Like I really like it. And like when you like actually want to get to know about it, I like talk about the deeper meaning of what the mask means, and after that, everyone's just like, holy fuck, dude, like you're really depressed and you're really, I'm like, yeah, like it may look cool, but like the story behind the art is just pain.
Punky's up in the top left corner going, these motherfuckers are weird as shit, bro. Like,
I'm just chilling, pimp.
He's like, I better get the fuck up out of this group. I don't fucking...
Yeah, I know, but yeah, each mask that I wear, any viewers watching on Twitch or listening to this on a Sunday or whatever day, yeah, if you watch the YouTube, see me wear these design masks. Yeah, they all have a meaning behind it. But I'm not gonna get into it because you can look that up on TikTok. I believe I have stories of them on TikTok. I have no idea.
Well, I'll be honest with you, boys. It's about that time.
Dude, this was really, like, to me, it didn't even feel like an hour-long podcast.
I mean, we're not quite at the hour mark yet. We're about... well, let me see where we're at. We are sitting at 54 minutes, but I think by the time we get through, obviously, the call to actions, as well as everyone giving their final words and shit, I think we should be at about the hour mark.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Joe's has finally missed
his
one
first
it's
podcast.
his official miss. This episode, we already have one coming out on the 29th, will come out on the 5th of January in the year 2025.
2025.
So, this is not the last episode, right? Or is this the last episode?
This is the first episode of the new year, buddy.
Okay, so okay.
Last week's episode was the last one of the year, which we're getting real shitty about putting our holidays in, so we got to make sure that when we do holidays, we like talk about that shit. That's why I'm like making a big deal. It's New Year's. Happy New Year to everybody out there celebrating New Year's. obviously, we talked a little bit about Christmas in this one. Christmas for us was literally on Wednesday, but for you guys, it'll have been about a week and a half now.
But yeah, Happy New Year's.
So yeah, Happy New Year's.
Happy
We're
New
gonna
Year's.
try our best in this next year to make sure that we are on top of our holidays.
Happy Martin Luther King Day.
The more important ones. I mean, I don't get me wrong.
I
Martin
know.
I'm
holidays.
I'm more meaning like we're not gonna sit here and celebrate. What is it, Arbor Day, the one with about the trees and shit. But like MLK Day.
It's Luther King Day. Dinga-dinga-durgan.
Oh boy. I mean, I don't have much left. You guys, anyone else have a topic they want to discuss? We got a couple minutes left to kill if you want to. I mean, we don't have to. We can always cut it early. I don't mind.
I'm trying to think.
This is a little bit of a deeper podcast than I was anticipating us having, but you know, sometimes it just happens.
It got deep with the freaking multiverse and like what we think about life and death and what we do.
Oh shoot.
I mean, I'll be honest. It's all just stuff I think about. I mean, I obviously have my religion. I believe in and everything that goes with that.
I mean,
but like, I would be a fool to not sit there and like throw a question here and there.
What do you think about the drones?
What drones?
What drones?
The drones protecting our eastern seaboard, basically.
Oh, I don't know. I know Joe's wanted to come on here and rip into Amazon workers, but I don't know where the fuck he's at. So, I guess we'll save that for next week. Tune into our second podcast of the new year.
By the time that he talks about it, it's probably gonna be like resolved.
Where Joe's is gonna rip into the fucking Amazon workers, even though it's past the Amazon thing.
Like 2 weeks past.
Savage Corn says, y'all cook it all like baking or etc. Made some fire ass caramel apple pie for Christmas. I'll be honest, that sounds fucking dope.
Dude, that sounds dope.
I know. Hey, let's set up a PO box. We can send us some.
Yeah, Savage Corn, send us some caramel apple pie for Christmas. Next year.
I know how to make
Just-
some bomb ass sugar cookies.
Don't know if I believe that from the guy in the mask. I'll be honest.
You well, I was like, you want some, but I forget. I eat them all.
But y'all cook it all like baking or etc. I don't bake. I mean, I made some cookies with my wife, I guess, but we just read the back of a Nestle Toll House cookie thing.
not
like
the
the-
cake.
Not the pre-made dough, but like the back of a chocolate chip bag gives you a recipe for chocolate chip cookies. So
I know how to barbecue.
I don't believe that one bit.
I know how to cook. I know how to cook a good brat. You know.
I know how to make some real good ramen, bro.
You talking about the Insta ramen thing in a packet?
I was
Yeah,
like,
you
cup
gotta
of
put the
soup.
seasoning packet just right, just.
Oh boy, Punky, you know how to bake or cook or anything? Yeah, you do. I don't know why the
I
fuck
know how
I'm
to cook.
asking you.
Yeah, I know how to cook.
Hamburger helper
Lot of
doesn't
stuff.
count.
I actually went shopping at Sam's Club today, and I'm working on getting me a new smoker, and
Ooh.
I'm gonna throw this tomahawk steak that I got from Sam's Club on it.
I'm gonna. Sorry. Punky, are you coming over to my house or no tomorrow?
I won't count on it.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you're sick. I forgot about that part. My bad. Oh
Well,
hell
if you feel
yeah,
better, I
steak
hope I get to
enjoyer.
see you.
Huh?
I miss you, Punky.
No, you don't. Quit lying to me.
Fuck you, I miss you.
Damn, bro. Savage Cord says, "Oh hell yeah, steak enjoyer."
Fucking Merca.
Punky,
I know how to cook in Minecraft.
Punky gonna be on that carnivore diet. All meat all the time.
I'm
Damn.
for it.
But yeah, we're at the hour mark, so let's go ahead and wrap it up. Let's go ahead and do some final words. We'll start in the top right, Isaiah.
Hey guys, just want to let you know it is the end of the year. Hope you guys have made a big difference from the beginning of the year. It's zoomed by for me real fucking quick. I know that for a fact. Everybody, I hope y'all's next year improves a lot more than this year, because I know this current year was nuts. So, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Let's go ahead and go to Punky. New Year, same old shit for Punky. Let's go ahead and go to Terrell.
Like I always say, well, since this is the new episode of the new year, Happy New Year. Hope you guys make some good changes in your life. That if you have habits that you want to get rid of, just know if you want to start new habits, it takes 30 days to start a new habit, and it takes only 3 days to lose the habit. So keep the grind going. Obviously, I'm trying to keep the grind going of going to the gym and being more positive with my life. So yeah, just be yourself, stay weird, just be you. Like I said, good factual moment. Just if you want to start good habits, it takes 30 days to build it. And if you are lazy and just want to give up, it only takes 3 days to give up. So crazy how that works.
All right, and now it's my turn. See, I said I was going to bring this up at the end of the podcast because if you wanted to click off, you can. I'm going to go ahead and do the call to actions real quick. If you like this podcast, you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe button on YouTube or follow us on Spotify so that you're notified every time we release an episode. We release it every Sunday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. You can also catch us on Twitch, twitch.tv/bsbrospod. You can check us out when we record these live every Friday at 10 p.m. Mountain Time. Before they go live, so it's a little bit of a sneak peek of what you're going to get for not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. Aside from that, you can follow us on X, which we don't update on that very well, but you can also follow us on TikTok, where there are updates. So if something happens and our stream gets pushed around somewhere, or a new episode releases and you don't pay attention to it, you can get notified there when a new episode drops. So yeah, that's that out of the way. And number 2, it's Joe's versus Josh for the championship in fantasy football, and it's a little bit disappointing to know that I won't be in it this year for the first time ever. It's my 3rd season. I was really hoping to make it 3 times in a row. Obviously got cut a little bit short by a couple solid players who just decided they didn't want to perform for some fucking reason, which makes no sense. But mark my words when I say this, because I spoke with Joe's last night. I ran into him at a Five Guys, and this is what he said. I said, Joe's, I want to know, how does it feel to know that you and Josh are battling for the championship? He says, honestly, it doesn't matter which one of us wins. He goes, all we wanted to do was take you down. All we wanted to do was cause you to lose. Because you're on this high horse, and we just wanted to take you down. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this. I don't know where everyone got the fact that I got this ego from, and I don't know why the world seems to be against me. I don't know why it seems like everybody wants to take me down and knock me down a peg or two. But I'll tell you what. If this has proven anything to me, it's that I am now more motivated than ever to show up and take back what should have been mine this year. It's more motivation for me to do the research in the offseason to find out who's going to perform and come out with a strong fucking team next year. It's more motivation to come out and be as cocky as fucking ever, because the first season, nobody knew what the fuck they were doing. Took that one. Second season, I was humble as shit. Said, I don't care if I win it. I already won it last year. Good to go. Won that one too. This year, I was cocky as fuck. Didn't quite get to the end. Battling for 3rd place now. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing again. Be cocky as fuck. Because ain't no one going to fucking touch me. Ain't nobody going to be better than me. I'm coming for my title, and I'm coming to take back what's rightfully mine. So Josh or Joe's, whichever one of you fucking wins, I'm coming, bitch.
He's coming hard.
Thank you for listening to episode number 37. 37? 38. Sorry. Episode 38 of the BS Bros podcast. Let me get back here so you can see my beautiful face. Thank you for listening to episode number 38 of the BS Bros podcast. Will join us next week when we record episode number 39, and we will be... What did I just say? 38? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be recording episode 39. We'll be 11 episodes away from our 1-year mark. How exciting. We'll talk to you guys next week. Peace out.
Peace.